Alright, looks like we are good. Hello everybody, my name is Ryunn Eldred and welcome to today's live stream of Hogwarts Legacy. I know I've started live streaming this in the past for the people following me here on Twitch. Would be like, well, why are you starting over? Well, the export of the audio quality, my old headset that I used to have, if you bumped the mic even slightly, it just cut your entire audio off and you couldn't hear me. And I found out when exporting the first episode from my Sunday views here on my YouTube channel that it created an issue with that. So I'm going through doing better quality. We're going to go ahead and read our acceptance letter. We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry as a 5th year student. Term begins at the 1st of September. Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside of school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the Ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Lazier Fig to help you own some spell casting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term feast and the sorting ceremony. Sincerely yours, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Let's jump into this game. And I am a wizard. Start. It only took us 5 minutes to create a character.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Almost ready.
It's a pity we didn't have a bit more time to spend on spellcasting. I presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you working with me before the term begins.
Well, hello there.
Oh, Eleazar!
George! Glad my rather cryptic description of our location did not thwart your finding us.
I've apparated to more vaguely defined destinations than this. Though I confess I may have miscalculated slightly on my first try. Gave quite the fright to some theatergoers in the West End.
It's been much too long. When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course.
Eleazar is a very peculiar name.
We have a start of term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I'd been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
He has a very worrisome look on his face. Maybe that's who his worrisome look is towards. Warner Bros. Games. I've been playing a lot of WB games lately. Quirky games in the wizarding world. I'm gonna flip my camera angle over. I have my recording camera like off here to the side.
You left for Scotland. Just barely.
And who is your traveling companion?
A new student.
New?
Yes, sir. I'm starting school as a 5th year.
How extraordinary.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone being admitted to Hogwarts so late.
Nor have I.
Of course, as the other 5th years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the Ministry.
Have you seen this?
Ranrock?
Opinions differ as to how great a threat Ranrock really is.
Ranrock, I said it right.
Although
I'm
I've yet to
surprised.
convince my colleagues at the Ministry, I believe he is a significant threat. And it was your wife, Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities months ago.
Miriam? How?
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the Ministry knew about his activities.
Not much, apparently.
Before I could respond, I received this. It was the last thing she sent me, Eleazar. It came to me via her owl, but with no correspondence. I can only assume
That she had to get rid of it quickly to keep it safe.
presumably from Ranrock. I cannot open it. Whatever magic protects this is powerful indeed.
It looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
You guys clearly don't see that glow right there?
Merlin's beard. How did you...
Wait! We do.
Well, goodbye, George.
Hang on!
And given the fact that we've just witnessed their first death, we can now see the horses that draw the carriage. Like Luna and Harry.
The key! Give me your hand!
Love it. Oh, a little squirrel.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
How did I
That's
get
a
hurt?
bit.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
And down the hatch.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure. But that key you discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key?
An item enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
Well, it brought us here.
I'm feeling
Professor.
better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
That's not ominous at all.
How far did that port key take us?
Farther from London than the carriage traveled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
port key was meant to lead us there. I do. This has not been the day either of us expected. But Miriam sent that port key to George for a reason. And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right, and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely,
Well,
sir.
it's not like we have anywhere else
Let's
to
see
be.
if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
we go.
Mind your step.
Where do you
Second I
suppose
jump,
your
he's like,
wife
"Mind
got
your
the
step."
portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time.
Alright.
Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey,
1 second,
but I
Professor.
am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
I didn't realize I was accidentally
So,
actually going the right
Why
way.
was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it could do. But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block
Enchantment?
this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on
You
the
said
center.
enchantment. There we go.
Excellent!
I can now cast spells. So we're about to go.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Haha. Haha. I have a lot of fun with throwing spells.
Ah, up there.
Let's go, Professor. Let's go, Professor. Mainly because I've already done this part once before, so I already knew about the chest here. At least when I did the first live stream, I wasn't far into this game. I literally was in just like day 2 of being
We're
at
close
Hogwarts.
now. It's just ahead.
I only did 2 streams, so I'm not upset about it. But I'm really glad I get a chance to have a do-over and kind of just go through it again.
Steady yourself. Reparo!
I was about to say, where's that dragon at? But then I realized we did port key here. So the dragon wouldn't have followed us all the way out
Almost
here.
there.
I want to take a trip down there. Professor. Breaking bosses is what I do. Boss, boss,
Why
boss,
was
boss!
they built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
We all seem kind of out of place here, buddy. I don't know how the mini-map works. Boss!
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
Perhaps our host was a noted seer. Interesting.
Huh. Boss.
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
It's a little egotistical to have a statue of yourself in your own home. I don't like bosses. They scare me. They could be a mimic. Then I just like the sound of casting
That
spells. Like,
enchanted
listen to the
crystallized
sound
stone
quality to
again.
that.
But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor
Why do I
Fig.
hear a woman moaning? Oh, Jesus, hi.
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Just gonna touch it,
What
sir.
in Merlin's name?
Wake the goblin.
Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
Wake up! America! The forever sleep.
Hello?
Hello, banker.
It can't be.
Well, hello there.
Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
Come on, Professor.
This way, then.
Stay close.
Well, for Gringotts Bank, at least we know we're near, like, Diagon Alley.
After you.
So we're not completely out in the middle of nowhere now. Ooh, did not mean to hit the microphone there.
Keep
So
your
sorry.
hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
And away we go.
How many vaults are there?
Hundreds. In fact, you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As we speak, we're just beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Are private entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon. Only one with great wealth or power, or both, could have arranged for such a service. You want to take a breath? A what?
And now all of our magic has been nullified.
It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a distance to go.
I would honestly love to just watch the roller coaster ride the entire time.
Vault number.
Vault 12. Momentous day.
On your way.
And of course I noticed that.
Professor, the armband that guard was wearing was glowing.
Like the glow you saw in the portkey container?
No, darker. I saw that same glow on the dragon's collar.
Yeah, what was that?
We were just wondering about that goblin back there.
He watches over the oldest section of the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
So, as a little, like, informant piece here while we're just kind of having minimum dialogue in the game, this game does take place before the events of Harry Potter,
Here we
obviously, and before the events of the Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
When was the last time this
Just
vault was
to clue
accessed?
in a timeline
A
there.
goblin has been stationed at my desk for hundreds of years. In that time, no one has visited Vault 12. Until today.
We got another chest. Good to know, like, you know, the 4th century-year-old
Vault 12.
vault
Thank you
actually
for your
opens.
help.
Excuse me as I open up this chest and take the gold from it. And I
What do you
go.
suppose we should be looking for?
I'm not sure. Sir, I wonder if you
The
might...
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I am to grant access to the holder of the key and then close the door.
Wait.
Best of luck.
Thank you.
Professor?
That was certainly unexpected. Let me think.
Well, I can see a
must be
shimmer
something
back there.
Revelio, perhaps?
Revelio?
Yes, a revealing charm. No time like the present.
No
Let's
time
see
like
what
the
we're
present.
missing, shall we? Ready your wand and focus.
Uh-oh, 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 Revelio! Revelio.
Revelio. There! I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
Revelio!
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to...
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault. Lead the way.
I'm trying to, if you'd let me open the door.
Lumos! This is no ordinary vault. I suspect we will need to earn our way out of here.
What do you mean, earn our way out? Do you think this is some sort of test?
I do,
Revelio!
but to what end I can't say. Stay close. There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of Gringotts.
Fun. I know there are hidden chests in here, because I know the first time I did live stream this game, I found 2. So I'm trying to keep my eyes peeled. Can I get the Illuminos spell, so that way I can light my own way? So that way I'm
I
not
see
tied to your
something
hip?
up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor.
My little tiny hop.
Revelio.
Let me just stand in the coop.
Lumos! What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
I
That
see that.
statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Alright, we got this. Stand perfectly, and I should be able to
I
reveal it.
presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Here we go, and we're off. Lumos!
Lumos!
Well done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light. Revelio! Lumos.
There we go, now you're standing. And here come other stone guards. So much fun.
Look out!
Protego!
Accio! Descendo! Levioso! Deposo!
Pew, 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 pew.
Exposo!
Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew, pew.
Deposo! Descendo!
Protego!
Levioso! Confringo!
Will you stop trying to slap me, buddy?
Exposo! Confringo! Lumos! Stay close!
Aha, there's a chest over there. Damn it.
Lumos. Professor! Professor Fig! Professor, where are you? This isn't
It's
good.
all good.
Revelio. Where am I supposed to go?
We'll find
What's
it.
happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere. Lumos. Revelio. Lumos.
Aha, I found another chest. Granted, it's only given me, like, coins. Still.
That's where they're leading me. That glow again. Lumos.
Open our third chest here. It's sucked into the ground.
I suppose I'm on my own this time. It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Alright, let's do this.
Potato!
There we go, that was easy. Hold Y during proposed stun enemies with Stupefy.
Potato! Stupefy!
Okay, that was crap, because I did hold Y.
Stupefy! Stupefy! Potato! Stupefy!
Alright, come on.
Stupefy!
Woohoo!
Revelio. Lumos.
Alright, let's follow the wisps.
Revelio.
And here we are. Alright, let's walk through and see what we discover.
Revelio.
I found another chest. That was a good discovery. Even though these chests are only giving me gold because I can't really collect anything else outside of the gold. So, let's get that. We'll have enough to buy some low-end items. Why, hello there, Professor.
How did you... What is this place?
I don't know. But I found this floating above that basin.
That is no mere basin. That is a pensive for viewing memories. I wonder...
We're just gonna randomly tap into the memories of somebody we don't even know. In a spooky little bank area. Yeah, I guess that's what we're doing. There's the wizard statue guy.
All is in place. The portkey is well hidden. Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created may be impossible to follow. It will only be impossible for one who cannot see traces of ancient magic as I can.
Your ability to see what others cannot will not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting
Again,
the one
sorry,
who
didn't mean
embarks
to
on this
slap my
path
mic.
with powerful secrets,
I'm gonna
with
make sure it's
knowledge
still working.
others will do anything to obtain.
Again, sorry.
And if we are correct, Charles, the witch or wizard who completes the trials will have proven themselves worthy of that knowledge. And the responsibility that accompanies it.
Yay.
We've done all that we can.
And then Percival pulls his memory.
That's what you're seeing. The glow that surrounded them.
Yes, sir.
Astonishing.
Can I
The
see
ancient magic your wife was
Traces of an
investigating.
ancient magic, to be precise. The magic that Miriam had always believed existed, but could never. Miriam, and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding why. We were...
It all looks rather different than it did a moment ago.
Someone's coming.
Who were they?
I don't know. But, sir, you shouldn't be in here.
I was right.
Ranrock.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
No need for that. Just give me whatever it is you found here and we can let bygones be bygones.
Sir, they have the key to the vault.
Choose your next words wisely.
I only meant that the instructions to Vault 12 were quite clear. Sir, I must insist. I was to grant access only to one with the key, and you didn't have them.
Okay.
I
Now
have no
he's a
patience
puddle
for
of broken
traitors.
bones.
Now, where were we?
I'm not giving you anything.
Well, perhaps your young friend here will be more helpful.
Interesting how everything dissolves. Oh. It didn't dissolve, it turned into a guardian.
Are you all right?
Fine, sir.
I've never seen so powerful a goblin. He seemed wholly unaffected by my magic.
Where are we?
It can't be. It seems those who set up the pensive, the locket, and the path to both wanted someone with your ability to end up here. Come. We have a sorting ceremony to get to.
Alright, we're here. There's the train. Key Games presents Hogwarts Legacy. Alright, let's get sorted. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it gave me a second achievement. So I'm still gonna go off all of my Pottermore stuff that I had inputted in the first time, because I did the Pottermore questionnaire where it gives you your house, your wand, your Patronus.
Seems more appropriate.
You know, that was a really nice jacket and outfit, and you had to just ruin it.
But first I must contact the
It was
ministry.
also very expensive. Do you know how expensive fashion is, Fig?
For the moment, I ask that you keep all that's happened this evening between you and me.
Of course, sir.
Thank you. Ready for the sorting ceremony?
Miss Weasley.
Phineas, Nigellus, Black. Prepare yourself to meet the headmaster.
Why, hello there.
Fig, nice of you to join us. The sorting ceremony's over.
There were complications.
Complications?
It seems the goblin problem has...
Enough. Goblins. I've no time for rumors, Fig, and I'm rapidly losing whatever patience I had left.
I love
If
Simon
you're lucky,
Pegg's voice.
we might still be able to get you sorted this evening.
Alright, and
I'll be in touch.
Professor Weasley, we've one more to be sorted.
Welcome. You're just in time. Have a seat.
Alright, I shall.
Ah, yes. A bit older than the others, aren't you?
Just a wee
You
bit.
come here with preferences and preconceptions. Certain expectations.
I'm
can't
looking
wait
forward
to
to
start the
meeting my
classes.
professors and learning all I can at Hogwarts.
Indeed. Hogwarts has much to offer a dedicated student. And what you learn in class will prepare you for challenges outside the classroom as well. You're clever indeed. You have the ability to reflect clearly on that which puzzles others. And you've a ready mind, quick to learn. Perhaps you belong in Ravenclaw.
The sorting hat will take your choice into account when sorting you into your house. Ravenclaw's house is known for intelligence, creativity, and wit. And I am a Ravenclaw.
You belong in Ravenclaw!
Oh, and one more thing. Due to the unfortunate injury on the pitch in last spring's final, this year's Quidditch season has been cancelled.
Of course it has.
Enough! It's not as though I've banned flying altogether, but don't tempt me. You are here to focus on your academic futures. I'm sure you will have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow. I said, I'm sure you all have plenty to do before classes begin tomorrow.
Well, I wanted to eat some food. Everybody else got to have a wonderful feast, and you just sort me out, and then I gotta leave?
It's lovely to meet you. I'm...
Professor Weasley, would you be so kind as to show our new student to their common room?
I shall see to it, sir. As I was saying, I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well, Professor.
As Deputy Headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show you to your common room. Right this way.
All right.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year. Might be a bit of a challenge, but one I'm sure you're up for.
I am, Professor.
This is the entrance to the Ravenclaw common room. You must solve a riddle to enter. I won't be of much help, I'm afraid. This sort of thing has always confounded me.
Who lived longer? The ghost or the poltergeist?
A ghost
Neither.
or a poltergeist? A non-being can never have been.
Well
All
done.
right.
Now, go on in and get some sleep. You have a big day ahead of you tomorrow. I shall be back in the morning to collect you for your first class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're welcome. I hope you enjoy your first night at Hogwarts. Sleep well.
Like a true Weasley, she's very caring, not Karen. Ugh, Karen. I just slept in my robes, apparently.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room. Revelio.
Revelio.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
This should be interesting.
Hello.
One moment. Watch this.
Everett Clopton.
Ugh! What is this? Someone threw a dung bomb. Let's get out of here.
That wasn't quite the reaction I wanted. Oh well.
Right. What did you hope would happen?
I suppose I hoped it would lighten the mood. Ravenclaws can be a bit on edge the first day of class. I'm Everett, by the way. You seem downright calm next to some of these characters. And you survived a rather harrowing trip here.
People have already heard of my trip.
I'm glad to be here. Ready for classes to start.
Good. Glad to hear it. Truly, there's no reason to be nervous. Most professors are firm but fair. I mean, not all of the tricks I play are as simple as a tossed dung bomb, and I'm still here.
Wait, did you say most professors are fun but fair?
Ha! I did. But probably best I let you judge for yourself. I do tend to push their limits. I should wander off before someone traces that dung bomb back to me. Nice meeting you.
You too, Everett.
Well, Everett, if you're the one that's naturally pulling jokes amongst people, aren't people gonna naturally suspect you as the one who threw the dung bomb to begin with?
Revelio.
What's up this way? Oh, what the heck? Nice to see a ghost. That actually surprised me. I did not notice that the first time I played this. I didn't come up here the first time I played this. 7-year students, I'm assuming. Alright, I need to introduce myself to the other friend groups here. I also want an apple. And hello, Samantha.
I want him to be in the perfect place. A place he'll be happy with. But I can't seem to find it. Great golden gobstones! I want him to thrive here.
Golden gobstones?
My own little expression. I bought this Dittany seedling from home and I so want him to feel cozy. Dittany is amazing, isn't it? So much healing power in such a little plant. I've a bit of a thing for plants, as you can see. Pleased to meet you. I'm Samantha.
Nice to meet you, Samantha. Is Dittany used in Wiggenweld potion?
It is. Looks like someone's been studying up on their potion making.
Very
Actually,
intimately,
Professor
'cause I get
Fig
hurt
told me
a
about the
lot.
Wiggenweld potion.
Of course. I heard you were studying with him before term. He's an enigma, Fig. Teaches about theory, yet seems to know a lot about practical magic.
It's quite
Professor
knowledgeable.
Fig does know a great deal about, different forms of magic.
Well, I hope he told you about more than Wiggenweld. You've lots to catch up on, I'm sure.
And the Hufflepuffs who like
An
plants.
affinity for herbology is more typical of a Hufflepuff than a Ravenclaw, isn't it?
Ordinarily, perhaps, but it runs in my family. We've a full plot of these little fellows back home. I suppose you could say herbology is in my roots.
Oh, you're a jokester!
Is it common practice for students to grow their own ingredients?
Oh, yes. In fact, our herbology teacher, Professor Garlick, encourages it. And I don't think Professor Sharp, our potions master, cares where you get your ingredients, as long as your brews are all perfect.
Alright, well,
It was nice to meet
talking
you,
to you,
Samantha.
Samantha.
Good luck with your Dittany.
Thank you. And good luck to you too on your first day.
Aw, thank you. Alright,
That's
let's
just
talk to the
brilliant, Ami.
astrologist.
Brilliant! You'd think you could... Ah! Why, hello. Would you like to take a look?
I would love to! What are you looking at?
Can't see too much in the day. Well, except for stars like Sirius, Canopus, Vega, and Arcturus. I'm Amit. Pleasure to have you in Ravenclaw. Never met someone who's been so close to a dragon before.
Can't say I'd recommend it, frankly. It's nice to meet you, Amit. I take it you like astronomy.
Oh, yes. So much to be learned from the stars. Also, there's something about the open air and night sky above the tower. It's invigorating. You will adore astronomy. Professor Shaw is incredibly knowledgeable.
I hope astronomy's on my schedule. Sounds interesting.
I have good news for you. You are most definitely taking astronomy. It is required for all 5th years. You will
So
be
what classes do I
enthralled
take?
with the tower. Plus, a quality telescope can show you things you never dreamed of.
I suppose I'll see you in class then.
Yes. Oh, and speaking of class, better get to my first one of the year. Nothing like the smell of fresh parchment, is there? Be seeing you.
I would never be able to go to Hogwarts because I'm never this excited to go to school.
Professor Weasley is looking for you just outside. You had best not keep her waiting.
Oh, okay, thank you. You got your broomstick.
Good
morning.
Weasley.
I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a fifth year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Oh, thank you.
Here you are.
I wish our natural books could do that. That'd be cool. I'd never read Game of Thrones, but that'd be cool.
What is it?
It is a wizard's field guide. It will help you to keep track of what you are learning so that you master all that's expected of a fifth year. You would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally valuable resource.
Just stick it in the portal under my armpit.
Thank you, Professor, but what do you mean it will keep track of what I'm learning?
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have. Walk with me and we shall put it to the test.
All right, Miss Weasley. Lead the way.
This way. The guide will give you opportunities to practice your magic and educate yourself about wizarding lore.
All right. Something about magic and lore.
I certainly would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
You staring at me? Staring at me?
Why don't you cast Revelio on this bust?
Revelio?
Revelio.
The field guide can provide.
This bust, created in honor of Ravenclaw House, resides in the lofty Ravenclaw Tower. Alright. That tracks. Okay. 1%.
Clever, isn't it? Keep your eyes open for more opportunities like that, inside and outside of the castle.
Alright, thank you.
Revelio.
No time to waste.
A lot of
You've
stuff
classes
out
to
here.
attend.
Okay, I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. What's this right here?
Revelio.
Alright. Can't solve those yet, so I'm not gonna try.
Ah, good timing. Perfect opportunity to show you how to use flue flames to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a map of the castle. Open it up and find Central Hall.
Alright. Boom, the grand staircase. The library annex. Central Hall. And then we just grab it, Central Hall, and we throw it down. Right? That's how it works? That's how Flue Flames works? Even though I don't remember Flue Flames ever being inside the castle at Hogwarts?
And here we are. Quite the time saver. These stairs lead directly to Central Hall.
I can never get enough of the castle.
You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly.
Revelio.
Alright, let's keep going, Miss Weasley. Take me to my first
Always
class.
something happening here. It's the heart of the hive. Our King's Cross station, so to speak. That should be all for now. You'll be expected to attend both Charms and Defense Against the Dark Arts classes today. And I'd like to be sure you get to Hogsmeade as soon as possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
We'll do that in the next stream.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb
The
on your
fuck
first
just
day.
popped back here, you
You
guys?
have much to learn. Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside of class. You'll be up to speed in no time. Judging by your adept use of
like when random
Revelio
things
earlier,
pop.
I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been terribly vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search for belongings and an extended trip up to the castle.
We did take a bit of a detour on the way here. Ended up exploring some ruins and... I shouldn't say more.
Exploring ruins? Well,
I do trust Miss Weasley.
I presume Professor Fig has his reasons for keeping the details to himself for now. Speak of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to have provided our new fifth year with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Ah, I'm afraid I can't take all the credit there, Professor. They've a rare aptitude for magic, it seems.
Well, I'm just glad you both arrived in one piece. Perfectly
thank
good
you,
boats
Miss
and
Weasley.
carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to fly in the path of a dragon.
I wouldn't say I chose the dragon's path, Professor. Rather unfortunately, it would seem that it chose us.
Very well. Enough chit-chat. I need to get to class myself. Might I rely on you, Professor Fig, to explain the details of the field guide's map?
Of course.
Thank you. Good luck today. And remember
Thank you,
to
Miss
use
Weasley.
your field guide. It will be invaluable to you.
I know,
And
Miss Weasley.
invaluable to me, as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your progress.
Yes, Professor.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned. And we'll see if we can't get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Alright.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Fig.
And you. I was hoping our paths would cross today, before you immersed yourself in studies. Did I hear you and Professor Weasley talking about exploring ruins?
It was
Yes, sir.
nothing, sir.
But I didn't tell her anything else about her travels here. I will say, I think she suspects we're not being entirely forthcoming.
Yes, well, Professor Weasley is a brilliant and astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself for now. We don't know where this path we've
Of course
embarked
it was
upon
right of
will
me
lead.
to. It saved your butt.
It may require a bit more flexibility with your time than she would approve of. And she may feel obliged to share details with the headmaster that would be better left between us.
Understood, Professor.
Good. Now, as capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained. Happily, you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of
Yay.
guides, and so that
I
I
just
may
scraped
avoid
off a part of
another
my tattoo,
not
I
so
don't know
subtle
why.
proof from
I
Professor
am
Weasley,
feeling tired
why don't
today.
I show you the clever enchantment we included in the field guide's map? Unfold it and have a look.
Alright. This represents my quest. Complete will further the story, unlock new features, and grant XP. Level up, summons, reports. Alright, cool. Charms in defense against the Dark Art.
The map is enchanted to help you find your way.
This will be incredibly helpful. Thank you.
Now, sounds like you've quite a day ahead, what with classes and a trip to Hogsmeade for supplies, including your own wand. You'll enjoy Mr. Ollivander. He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I shall reach out when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your owls may hinge on the magic you are able to master within these walls.
Oh, and now I'm free to go. Welcome to Hogwarts. Alright, so let's go up to our class. Just keep sprinting.
Revelio.
Oh, hi, Fig. Is that a kitty cat to be pet? If I could undo all that happened that day, I would.
Revelio.
Right, there we go. Upstairs. Keep wandering up the stairs, Mr. Eldred. Alright, let's begin this class.
Here, behind you. There is an open seat here.
Thank you.
Hello,
A
I am Nettie.
Gryffindor.
So you are the new student. Have you met Professor Ronen yet?
Shall we begin? Welcome to Year 5 of Charms. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of charm work, but I am confident that we will take hold with the passion and rigor requisite of such a challenge. Right, now, everyone, please open your textbooks to page 517. But before we begin, can anyone here tell me the difference between the incantations of the color change and growth charms? Anyone? Anyone? Hmm? I am afraid it is too late to study now. My, the summer months must have really taken a toll on you all. By the looks of it, you all spent your holidays practicing Obliviate on one another. Do you even remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
Nope, we do not remember.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite sides of the classroom. Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they are, and take turns summoning them out of one another's hands. Only one book will be needed per partnership, Miss Dale. Thank you. Get into place now.
Oh my goodness! We barely made that. Accio.
Accio.
That is not bad.
You are a swift learner. I see a lot of potential, but remember, potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might have ourselves a little excursion outside for a spot of fresh air.
You are already
After
one of
me.
my favorite professors. I loved it in high school when our teachers would take us outside for like the reading of the textbook outside or anything like that. Like, as a person who wanted to study teaching, I feel like that is a very crucial moment for me as a high schooler and as a student to be able to go outside and
I've
read.
always found that
Have
fun
that fresh
goes
air.
hand in hand with mastery, as I'm sure the Quidditch players amongst us would agree. So, what better than a bit of sport to put our prowess with the summoning charm to the test, right?
Where'd all this wood just randomly come from?
So why don't we have our newest student start us off?
Always picking on the new guy. Can I just watch a few rounds? Like, why are you making me
Very
do it?
simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish your charm at the last possible moment. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. But instead of throwing the marbles out, you are summoning them toward you. Excellent control there.
And
Very good.
boom. 130 points.
Very good. Points to
For
Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
But there's certainly no sport in playing without some friendly competition. Miss Onai, would you care to give our new student a bit of a challenge? Come on up. You'll be the blues, just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Alright. Alright, Natty, show me what you got.
What's this? There we go.
Did I do that?
Quite impressive. Let us see this.
That's another 100.
That is how it's done.
One fifty.
A perfect score. Remarkable.
Points for Gryffindor.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
The first time I live streamed this, I failed so bad with the moving block.
I think we are well past interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Settles it all. I won the first round.
There we go.
Excellent control there.
Here we go. Phew. Well done.
Okay.
That is how it's done.
Lost by 10 points. Fitting. Didn't want to beat her too badly, you know what I mean?
Very good, both of you. Well done.
I lost. Almost beat her. I came so close. The first time I did this, I tied the first game and then lost miserably in the second.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
That's
Glad
good
you
to
understand.
Hear. It's a lot to take in all at once.
To put it lightly, I remember how I felt when I first arrived. I transferred here from Wagadu just before my 4th year.
Wagadu.
My mother received an offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
How big is Uganda?
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu.
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
That's
you
incredible.
can cast spells without a wand?
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
It is. You could be having a nice little stroll with your friend and be like, Avada Kedavra!
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I am glad to be here at Hogwarts. Ah, I think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Alright, it was nice meeting you, Natty.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word, if you would.
Well, you'd be using it on clothing, to be precise, Sebastian. You know it won't work on humans.
Professor Ronan reminds me of my grandfather. Loads of wisdom, but a bit mad.
Oh. Well, hello, Ronan.
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late.
She
Now,
misses her old
Professor
school.
Weasley has asked that your professors
home.
give you
She's homesick.
instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon regarding a special assignment that I am preparing for you.
Alright, let's go ahead and hit the last class we have for the day.
Hello. How was your first day coming?
Hello, Samantha. Nice to see you again.
I wondered how your first day was going. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
I've been fortunate. Beginner's luck.
My brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be overconfident in his. Well, better see to my charms homework. I'm afraid I can't count on beginner's luck to impress Professor Ronan.
Alright, bye Samantha. That was my boss. Still is my boss.
And then the werewolves join the
Revelio.
Sorry, didn't mean to bump into you. Revelio.
was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I'm
lies.
not telling lies, Peeves. It was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
Oh, thank fight. It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot, and he says it's a flack.
Peeves, enough. You'll get us all detention. And you're both wrong anyway. It was Hephaestus Gore.
It wasn't boot and it wasn't flack, but you're all in trouble with Professor Black.
Love how mischievous Peeves is. Alright.
In my blood, my mother said.
Oh, I'm not currently tracking anything in my side quests are now available. Track that. Alright, defense against the dark arts. Head down this way. I just leaped from the stairs. Excuse me. Excuse me. Let's begin the quest. And that'll be it for the classes I had today.
Is that all you've got?
Levioso!
Professor Hecat!
Perhaps you'd be good enough to blast each other to pieces in your own time. I get new students every year, but I only have one Hebridean black skull. It was a token from the Great Poacher Raid of 1878. No doubt you've heard of it. Now, you may be asking yourself how an old woman like me single-handedly took out the largest poacher ring in eastern Wales and lived to boast about it. Knowledge. To the wise, age matters very little. Today we will review a spell that has saved me from death at the hands of dark wizards more times than I care to remember. Levioso.
Levioso? A levitation charm?
Levioso! A surprised opponent is a weak opponent. Care to defend yourself, Master Pruitt? No? One thing I've learned as an unspeakable is the value of simplicity, especially in the heat of battle. Now, let's practice what we've just learned, starting with something small.
Alright. And boom. Levioso. Levioso.
Levioso.
It's not Leviosa. I feel like
Now,
everybody's
let's
made
try
that
something a little
joke.
larger.
Why, thank you, Teach. It is time for me to start getting ready for work, so as soon as we're done with
Let
this
us begin
class...
with a basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast? This time, cast Levioso first, then the basic cast. Remember, Levioso! Well done!
Pew, pew, pew!
Very good, but the best way to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
What if I use Stupefy?
Levioso. Good form.
I know.
Protego. Protego.
Levioso.
Those things. Lucky.
Nothing lucky about it.
Threw him right off the board.
Not bad for a beginner. You give as good as you get.
I'm all just happy and
I
proud of
put you on the
myself.
spot, and you rose to the challenge.
Just like, haha.
Points to Ravenclaw.
Thank you, Professor Hecat. Glad to have the opportunity to practice.
If what I've seen today is any indication, we can expect great things from you. I demand excellence from my students. They are capable of achieving it, and they must achieve it. A classroom duel is one thing, but battling dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done today. I shall reach out soon with additional assignments.
Alright. Thank you.
All right. That's enough spectacle for one.
If you know the right spells, it's dark wizards that'll fear you, not the other way around.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel. Huh.
Hi again.
Always thought Leviosa was for first years. Not anymore.
Oh, I'm not much for dueling. I prefer to keep things friendly.
Nice work.
I swallow.
I enjoyed that.
Or sallow.
That duel was quite something. Everyone will be
Sebastian.
talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? It felt more like I was dueling an expert. Sebastian Sallow, by the way. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
I've dueled enough. Consider yourself lucky I held back.
Huh, fair enough. You owe me an honest duel when you aren't. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether it's joining a secret dueling club, or sneaking into the restricted section of the library, you just have to be clever enough not to get caught.
Thank you, Sebastian. I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll see you soon. Perhaps somewhere
Sure you shall.
unsanctioned. We'll see if your performance today was sheer luck or actual skill. Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance. If you're interested.
Oh, I'm very interested.
Till
mate.
next time.
You dueled Sebastian. He's strong competition. Well done.
Thank you.
What are you up to now?
Revelio.
Revelio. I will take a cup of tea. Alright, everybody. I do think this is where I'm going to end things for now. Did I just see? Yes, I did see a codex page. This is a skeleton of an Irish phoenix, or augury, an intensely shy bird who could forecast the coming of rain, and whose mournful cry was once believed to foretell death.
Revelio.
Interesting. As I said beforehand, though, I am going to be ending this episode here. I really appreciate everybody who has stopped into the live stream to watch. I appreciate everybody that's jumping in on YouTube to check this out as well. This is going to be one of the new Sunday episodes I release every week with Assassin's Creed and Wolfenstein. It will be flip-flop back and forth, but I will be doing a majority of this through live streaming, so if you want to see it fresh and live, check it out on Twitch. I look forward to seeing you in the next live stream.